Welcome back. In this session, let's try to understand about MySQL events. MySQL events, commonly known as the scheduler events, these are the tasks that are executed according to a specified schedule. So these are very similar to the cron jobs that you have on the Linux or task schedulers that you have in Windows. If you have an earlier experience on scheduling the cron jobs or the task schedulers, it would be easy for you to understand the MySQL events too. So these are also known as temporal triggers because these are triggered based on the time that you scheduled, not by the changes that you made on the database tables. Like the triggers that you learned in the previous sessions will be triggered based on the updates that you make on the tables. So to schedule the events, MySQL uses an event scheduler that continuously monitors events and ensure their timely execution. So that is actually the internal logic of MySQL to trigger the events whenever they are scheduled. The simple syntax for the events, it's a create an event name, create event if not exist, event name on schedule. So you will mention what is the time that it has to execute. It's 3 p.m., 4 p.m. every day, something like that. And you'll also mention the body, what needs to be performed after the do. So this is a very simple syntax for the MySQL events. And if you want to see all the events, you can use the show events from DB name, what is the DB that you have, and you can use the like pattern or where clause to see the events that are scheduled in that particular database. So MySQL also has an event lifecycle, which is creation. So creation is to create an event using the create event statement. Then after you create an event, you need to enable that event, so that we call as an activation. Then only once the event is activated, then only it will run. So to activate the event, you can use the alter event enable statement. And then you have a modification. So if you want to modify the event, you can use alter event statement to change the attributes such as the schedule or the SQL statements to be executed, or any of the things that you want specific to your requirement. Deactivation, if you want to stop the event, you can use the deactivate or disable statement right after alter event statement. Then with that you can deactivate the event that you scheduled. Removal, if event is no longer in use, it can be removed by using the drop event statement. So the best uses for the MySQL is like data backup. If you want to automate the regular data backups to ensure the safety of recoverability or safety and recoverability of the critical data that you can use. For example, most of the in regular scenarios, teams will use or applications will use a live database as well as the history database. The data in the live database will be backed up to the history database to improve the performance of the live database, as well as to restore for any purpose. If you want to restore, you can use that, right? Or you can have the data backups maintained separately for your specific data. So other use case that you have is data purging. So schedule tasks to automatically remove outdated data. So if you remove the unused data from the database tables, it will improve the database performance as well. Another one is for the reporting. So if you want to have or if you want to generate a periodic reports, or if you want to perform a statistical analysis during the off-peak hours, you can have the event scheduled, and those events will generate the reports and trigger to an email if needed, or it will give the reports wherever you want. So it is also more useful for the maintenance tasks. So you can actually automate the routine maintenance tasks such as index rebuilding or table optimization to keep the database running efficiently. So events more commonly used in regular applications to perform all these activities. This is the short intro about the events. In the next session, let's work on hands-on exercise on the events. Thank you for watching.